While the leap from the Galaxy S8 to S9 is by all means a minor upgrade, the S9 is still one of the most visually stunning and premium-feeling phones in the market today. It's jam-packed with features, and this time, a reimagined camera that could supposedly change the way we shoot pictures in low light. After a few weeks of usage, here's what I think about the new Galaxy S9. Just so you know, I purchased the S9 Plus model, which comes with a second 12 megapixel camera with a telephoto lens for that extra zoom feature, as well as that bokeh-licious portrait effect. It's unfortunate that you only get one camera on the smaller S9 model. Let's start with the design. Even with the familiar build, the curvy glass and metal finish is still one of the best quality hardware I've seen today. On the back, you'll notice the fingerprint sensor has been shifted from the side of the camera to below it. Accidentally smudging the camera next to the fingerprint sensor was one of the major design annoyances from the S8, so thank you Samsung for fixing it. The fingerprint scanner is also very responsive to the touch, as you don't need to lay down your finger completely to unlock your phone. In addition to security, the new intelligent scan mode allows you to combine iris scanner and face unlock into one single unlock method. It works pretty well, but I still prefer using the fingerprint scanner to unlock my phone because it's faster and more accurate. Adding to the multimedia experience is the dual speaker setup, which is a noticeable improvement from the S8. The front and bottom firing speakers together sound loud and provide decent clarity. Speaking of sound, Samsung has once again kept the headphone jack. Personally, as a Pixel 2 user, I'm so used to listening my music with wireless headphones, I almost don't miss having the headphone jack back. But I'm sure people who are Team Jack will much appreciate it. The overall performance of the S9 has been great so far. No lags, no hiccups, which is expected from an $850 phone. However, I don't know how the speed will hold up over time, as my S8 did start to underperform after a few months. The new Snapdragon 845 chip in the S9 is known to be more battery efficient and provides better gaming and overall user experience. The 6GB of RAM on the S9 Plus will also help juggle those apps you've left open. Even with the improved processor, surprisingly, I am not getting the battery life that I was hoping to get. Here's a quick overview of my battery usage on a normal day. As you can see, I get roughly 4 hours of screen on time every day, and most usage comes from Google Maps, I have a long commute, YouTube, I watch a lot of videos, and Instagram, #dogs. And don't get me wrong, 4 hours of screen on time is pretty good, and I'm able to breeze through my day with just about 10 to 20% left. But with all that said, maybe I'm just expecting more from Samsung's newest flagship. Sticking with the old Quick Charge 2.0, it takes me about an hour to an hour and a half to fully charge my S9 Plus. Both the S9 and S9 Plus support wireless charging, which is the feature that I missed when I switched from the Galaxy S8 to the Pixel 2. The convenience of just placing my phone on the pad and not going through the wire when charging is definitely a big plus in my book. Coming from a Pixel 2 user, I would say the camera quality on the Galaxy S9 Plus is a mixture of good and bad. Here is a side-by-side comparison between the pictures shot on the Pixel 2 and the Galaxy S9 Plus. From the river picture here, you can see the Galaxy S9 Plus working its magic with a wider aperture lens, which absorbs more light in a dark environment like this. In this case, I prefer the picture taking on the S9 Plus because it's brighter and provides more clarity in the objects. Again, another comparison in a low-light situation where the Galaxy S9 Plus produces an overall brighter image and more accurate coloration to the trees, sky, and the river. Moving on to some of the daylight photos, the Pixel 2's camera did a wonderful job by adding details to the front branches, preserving shadows as well as accurately blurring out the objects in the back. This gives it a stronger dynamic range and contrast over the Galaxy S9 Plus. In this picture of my mom, while the colors are brighter with the Galaxy S9 Plus, they also look flatter and lack texture on the skin. Samsung's light focus, aka portrait mode, is, in my opinion, a little disappointing. As you can see, a picture taken on the Galaxy S9 Plus is much softer on the skin, as if it's almost blurry. There's also no details in the hair, and colors look washed out. While both the devices did well blurring out the background, the Pixel 2 easily takes the cake with more vivid colors and sharpness. In short, if you love shooting nighttime photography, the Galaxy S9 is the way to go. But pretty much in every other cases in daylight or portrait mode, Pixel 2 edges out the win. The video quality on the Galaxy S9 Plus is pretty good. The image stabilization seems to be doing just fine, keeping the shaky footages balanced and stabilized. I do want to point out the colors are a bit oversaturated for my taste, but you may think otherwise. The new super slow motion mode on the Galaxy S9 enables you to shoot video at 960 FPS at a 720p resolution. While it's very fun to play with, you can't really time when the slow-mo action happens, as the phone itself decides what part of the video is the proper frame to be slowed down. So you may have to go through multiple takes to get your perfect footage that slows down at the right time and at the right frame. After giving Samsung's AI assistant Bixby another try, I officially gave up. Google Assistant is just so much smarter when it comes to voice assisting. Oftentimes, Bixby will just give you a web-related link instead of verbally informing you the answer. Here's an example. Are the Warriors playing today?
Here is what I found on the web.
Are the Warriors playing today?
Golden State Warriors are taking on Phoenix Suns today at 5:30 p.m.
While there are areas of the phone that could use some work like voice assistant, camera performance in daylight, and software UI, I think the Galaxy S9 Plus is an overall robust device that checks almost all the boxes. It's got a stunning display, front-facing speaker, a headphone jack, wireless charging, it's waterproof, and one of the best low-light cameras in the market, decent battery life, and great performance. It's no question that the Galaxy S9 Plus is the best one-size-fits-all phone that you can buy today. But at the end, will I make the switch from my Pixel 2 to the Galaxy S9 Plus? Nah.